Hola y bienvenido. Esta el luchador estrella. On today's episode, we got a few things to talk about. Don't worry, our boy Flex will be joining. Just kicking things off a little bit, but I'm gonna have some fun. I decided to Google some of the things that are going on in the world of wrestling, but I wanted it to be told by AI. The first thing that came up is the Seth Rollins injury. And it's pretty up to date. After being betrayed and attacked by former stablemates Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Rollins was injured and forced to vacate the world title. A new champion is to be crowned, which we know will be between CM Punk and Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event. Pretty accurate. The next topic we have is the ongoing Bloodline saga. The dramatic storyline involving the new Bloodline under Solo Sikoa continues, building anticipation for the eventual return of Roman Reigns. And under that, Kevin Owens has turned heel, aligning with the Bloodline and joining the narrative. I don't know if that's happening. I really don't think so, based on what I know is currently going on with the Bloodline saga. Next up, intense women's division feuds. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. The bitter rivalry between Liv Morgan and the returning Rhea Ripley is heating up, with Ripley seeking revenge after Morgan targeted her in the Judgment Day. The Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer is currently slated to defend her title against Raquel Rodriguez at Crown Jewel. Very interesting. And we also have JC Jane is preparing to defend her NXT Women's Championship against Tatum Paxley at Halloween Havoc. Now that is something that I can say is pretty accurate. And then they have other things. Cena's farewell tour, speculation on his final opponent, speculation about Chris Jericho and his AEW contract, and something that I've been asking, this AJ Lee return. So as you can see, AI certainly has some up-to-date storylines, but some that are long ago. Now, this is Gemini, of course. There are many different AI models and platforms. But I don't know. You can't fully remove the human element when it comes to wrestling, as AI is catching up. But I gotta tell y'all, I don't want to do the show by myself. I could do it, but one voice could get a little monotone. One voice could be one-sided. One voice could be a little boring. So with that being said, I know you've been waiting because I know I'm the shooting star, but there's just something about the man of many names. The man of many names. Luckily, he didn't press charges on me. And I think the only reason from the last video, which I'm pretty sure by now y'all seen, it's simply because I fed his cat. Everything else, you could repair damage to the windows, to the doors. Hell, he could even buy more chicken to stock up in his house. But the one thing you cannot replace is his pet, who I took care of. Besides other things. So with that being said, I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself the way he can, better than you.
What it do, y'all? It's the return. The return of your boy, one half of the legendary podcast.
Oh my.
It's your boy, Blitz Washington. AKA Flexico. Let's go. And my boy, I'm back with my man, the star that shoots, that never comes down. You're shooting, he never misses, because unlike Carmelo Hayes, though we love Carmelo Hayes, the shots are always green. They always go. You're going to keep shooting them. Unlimited ammo. They think he a cheat code on the game. He up on Call of Duty, and they just be like, you know what? We just going to just log off. Shooting star. I'm back.
Yes,
I appreciate it. I'm hyped up right now. I got a little tan from the Flexico, aka. So, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to talk about wrestling. So, big bro, what you got for me?
Well, I was telling the people, and I'm going to assume the millions
and millions
of 4TL fans that AI is still trying to catch up to actually what's going on in real time.
Ooh, no. You ain't heard, bro? We don't do that AI no more. It's not artificial intelligence. It's authentic intelligence now.
Oh.
Can't stop what we brought. No AI can do this. I know that, last week there was a whole joke about AI and like, are you AI? No. That boy right there, you see that boy right there? That shooting star right there that always shines bright. You can't put AI on that. That God made that. God made that. God made me too. So we're going to do what God made us to do on this lovely afternoon.
Yep.
Have fun and love it.
Hey. Now, I know you're going to watch this back.
Of course.
I don't want you to judge me.
Oh, gosh.
But I certainly did my little entrance, my little opening on Espanol.
Ooh. Hey. If y'all ain't know, we're not multilingual, by the way.
I didn't tell them why. I did not tell them why.
Hey, I ain't going to tell them why either. All I'm going to tell them is that we told y'all. We told y'all that we was coming. Pause. But we arrived. We told y'all that we had big things popping. Little things stopping. Shout out to Tip. But we're going to talk about them today. Because we going to talk about it. We going to talk about it. So, you want to talk about what you want to talk about some WWE. You want to, hey, we can even do some NXT predictions real quick because I got something for one of the matches that you may or may not like.
And this is how you know the pride of Flexico is back. Because he might have some things that I ain't gonna like.
Oh God, yeah.
So we gonna start there. We are gonna start there because whenever you are posed with the question, do you want the good news first or do you want the bad news first? Most of the time, you want the bad news. So let's do these NXT things real quick so you can tell me something that I ain't gonna like.
So I'm gonna start with this first match.
Okay.
So this match was the most recent match made.
Yep.
So the thing that you're not gonna like is what I'm gonna call this match.
Okay.
So the match that is in mind is the Young OG.
Oh, here we go.
Young OG.
Yep.
Young OG. Javon Evans. And that boy, that X Division champion, Leon Slater.
That's right.
Hey, and they tag teaming. But if I could use the New Day real quick, because they're even together anyway, so we can do this now. It's not copyright infringement from the day, but
The new who?
Who are they gonna face? Right. Yo, they're facing. You know what? I can honestly say this. He's facing they're facing the friend of the show. Because that boy, Mr. Iguana, at the last event that we will talk about, the future event.
Yep.
He said, "Oh yeah, come on, take a picture with me." Because I love the wrestling like you love the wrestling. So we taking a picture and I ain't going to charge you a dime, bro. I said, my man, keep killing it. Mr. Iguana. And I mean, it's like they're stuck at the hip now. La Parka, who's going to be on the level, in my opinion, if WWE does the right thing, with Jey Uso. I think La Parka is going to be on that level. I'm going to stamp it right here, right now. I think he's going to get to that level of just funness of the fans, catching the fans. I think he's going to get that.
I like it.
I'm glad you like it. So, what you're not about to like, though, is Lucha Libre, because, the show right now is called Por Amor a la Lucha Libre.
Hey.
Versus Nigga Libre. This is true Negro Libre versus Lucha Libre. And I cannot wait, because when I tell you that Lucha Libre is like the granddaddy of like the high flying, high paced wrestling. And then you got like the next tier of kids, which was like they're not really Mexican, but like they treasure Lucha Libre, the Jeff Hardys,
Yep.
the high flyers, the ricochets, I'll even throw it back. I'll even throw it back to.
That was a bad pause, by the way. That's
it was
time to pause. I'm gonna throw it back. It's crazy.
You know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. Fine. End of story. But now we have that, and now we have the kids that was influenced by Jeff Hardy and those high flyers in the mid 2000s, late 2010s. That's the Leon Slaters. That's the Javon Evans, and they gonna bring their own twist to it. So, your prediction?
I mean, honestly, we win. That's the true answer. I don't think I've done this in a while, but this is the first time I'm going into a match saying that this is a match of the year candidate.
Wow.
Because usually, and I've said this to you about many different things, the expectation is the part that kills everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or you expect this title to change hands. Doesn't happen. Or you expect a proper build because of the superstars involved. You're disappointed. But the one thing that we, in some cases, can predict is the quality of the match.
Agreed.
This is one of them. If this match is one of those matches that I know we're pretty much at the end of October. But if this is a match that when we are doing our last show of the year and we're kind of reflecting back, if this is one of those matches that we either completely forget about or we're like, oh yeah, that did happen. But it's more so in that, if I never watch it again, I'll be all right.
Mm.
I'd be disappointed with that.
Mm.
I think all of these competitors individually, as a team with others, have put on stellar performances throughout the year. And it's almost that thing where it's like you set a bar, you can't lower it.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much firepower. So with that being said, I'm going with Lucha Libre.
Mm.
I am. I think the only reason I'm going with it, because this is not one of those matches where if someone doesn't win, this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those situations where you know that WWE owns AAA.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from Dom just carrying the championship, y'all need to show that you invested in something that was worth your investment.
Mm.
So take advantage of AAA superstars defeating, well, I know Leon Slater, but also defeating non-main roster talent.
Mm.
So that's what I'm going with.
You know, when you said we win, bro,
Yeah.
I literally, while thinking about how I was going to wrap this up as a Lucha Libre versus Nigga Libre, I was like,
So funny.
The fact is that if we say who's going to win the match, I immediately thought we win the match. We're the winners. The viewers are the winners. Right. You know, I will be okay with your prediction being right, but I just can't go against. I can't go against the brand. I can't go against the young OG and X Division champion. I just think that it's the fact that Shawn Michaels, entrusted Javon Evans in this match, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then obviously, Santino entrusting Leon Slater in this match. I just think that they're just going to give a hell of a show. And I think at the end of it, they're just going to all kind of raise each other hands, very much like we just did our thing.
Absolutely. They should.
They should, because at the end of the day, the loser of the match of the year or great matches that we watched, they're still great.
Yeah.
When we're talking about the women's matches and just our top matches, it's not like one was okay, that person beat that person. It was the match of the year, and then it just fell off the face of the earth. No, this is Becky. This is Charlotte. This is up and coming for me for Soruka and Kalani.
Yeah.
I just think that if you have a match of the year, there is no loser.
Right, because it takes however many to tango.
Exactly.
Right.
I do think the rest of my predictions are going to be good, and you're not going to be mad about them.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what's the next one? The next one, let's do this one. So we got Zarya, who
can't wait.
Zarya and Blake Monroe. Obviously, Zarya coming into the defense of an injured Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's just storyline with Sol Ruka's injury, or if it's an injury, it's very, very small, a 2-week injury. She just needed to take a break. Or she just wasn't able to do the, Soul Snatcher properly. But this is what I've been waiting for, because it does not matter who wins this match for me.
Okay.
This is the beginning of Zarya versus Soul eventually. This is the match. And I'm glad that Blake Monroe is going to hopefully be the person that allows these two to split up, because I've been a big proponent of Zarya going on her own. Soul's already a star. But Zarya was brought in last year around this time, bro. It was last year or 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years.
Was it wait, it might have been last year. Because that's when Julia and Stephanie Vaquer have only been on the main roster for 1 year.
Oh,
it feels longer though, right?
It really does.
It's crazy, yeah. So last year around this time, this was when Zarya debuted. And she was a monster, like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for her versus Rhea Ripley because it's just going to be Australian carnage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that her and Sol Ruka wasn't a great match because I do think that they have had good parts of the collab or the teammateship. But it's time for them to break up. And I think that this is how you start to build your women's roster for obviously the mid-card and SmackDown, which they seem like don't know how to book it. You start building this up so that you can have more people to come to that mid-card and really help out that United States Championship that needs it. So I'll say who wins. Let's say Blake Monroe wins.
Okay. I thought about this, actually. I had a feeling you were going to do NXT predictions, so I really thought about this.
Of course.
So I, in the spirit of fun, am going with Zarya to win the NXT Women's North American Championship. And the reason for it, well, wouldn't Sol want it back?
Oh, yes, he would.
Is Zarya going to give it to her?
No, she is not.
Isn't Zarya doing this on her behalf?
She says she is.
Instead of just vacating it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, AI could never, but I could. And I believe that this is where the storyline should go.
Mm-hmm.
If Blake wins, then it's really just Sol saying, well, you didn't get the job done. And that would require Sol turning heel. Because Zarya, in this sense, in a losing effort, it's like, well, at least I tried to defend us.
Mm-hmm.
And then Blake goes on and does Blake things, which does not have to include Sol Ruka at all. But Zarya winning, now Sol Ruka's like, oh, yay, great, thanks, can I have it? And now you have the staring at the championship. I finally got one by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to, no, thanks, no. That's what I want. And the reason why I'm bold enough to do this, if JC Jane could be women's NXT champion, anybody can win, and nothing should surprise me this year. But that's what I want to see. That's all. I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen.
Honestly, the last two matches we just did, this is I think a type of card where we wouldn't mind, besides maybe one, which we might talk about, but I think this is a card where we're going to see a lot of, if done right, whoever should win this match.
Yep.
So we're on the opposite sides of that. But I can't wait to see what happens with that story. Hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed that they are caring about that story and they can bring it up. What is the next one? Oh, speaking of Pride of Flexico. Flexicools. AAA, all that good stuff. This is the AAA kind of showcase right now. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Okay. I like this. So we got Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Ego Page, Ethan Page, all Ego.
Ego Page works.
Ego Page, there you go. You want me to predict or you got it?
Man, it's such a Lucha weekend, isn't it, man? Like
It is. And Iho that Dr. Wagner Jr. is going to come back up. Do you know that? Did you realize that?
I did not.
And now you're realizing it, right?
And now I am.
What? So we when we talk about what we're going to talk about, told you our boys been working. Look at God. But go ahead.
Yeah, Ethan is gonna lose his championship.
Oh my gosh! Did you just say that?
Yeah, man, almost for the same reasons as before. You don't think Wagner could hold another title? Do you see anything wrong with that?
None whatsoever. For the
there's another brand who has a superstar, a wrestler who has several championships. So what's wrong with Wagner collecting another one? Why not? Why not? I know the consensus is probably going to say that, Ethan doesn't win. I mean, Ethan retains and all that, but he's another one who I'm thinking about, like, how much more does he have left to do in NXT? Because in my opinion, you had your prediction about La Parka. I think at some point what you're going to see is that there are standouts in AAA.
Definitely.
And it may not be best for them because of the universe, the WWE universe, to have them go from AAA to showing up on a Monday Night Raw. But if you have them have significance in NXT, now they have exposure. And who knows? The same way Dom carries the Mega Championship on Raw, maybe you see a AAA superstar carry something that belongs to WWE. I'm just saying. I'm thinking ahead. But I didn't think Oba was going to lose.
I did not either.
Despite the nonsense that I said about Ricky, blah, 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 blah. I know.
Yo, that was definitive, too. You were like, there's no way. But we both did. So that was...
But Ethan doesn't have to win.
Yeah.
And Ethan might be called up, too. So, there's my prediction.
There's a group that probably needs a new member on Raw, maybe?
I'm saying.
Know. Possibly. Okay. You know what? And yeah. We'll talk about booking on next time.
Yeah, we get carried away.
We get really carried away. I will say that selfishly, for TL and 2 belts. For TL and 2 belts, that means that Dr. Wagner Jr. is going to win it. So I'm going to selfishly pick him as well.
Wow. I was going to see if we would have a whole card where we don't pick the same.
No, I have to go with this one. Like, this has to be this has to happen. Just because of the stars, shooting stars, aligning. If this happens for TL, we'll talk about that later.
I also have a very bold,
really bold
prediction in terms of fantasy booking that I will wait until we finish our NXT predictions.
Okay. So were we in agreement on that?
For sure.
What is the I'm trying to think? There's 6 matches. So
we got a tag team.
go ahead. What's the tag team?
All right. We have an NXT Tag Team Championship Broken Rules match.
That is true. We do have that.
Somehow in 2025, we still have the Hardy Boys defending against Dark State. Any two members. The floor is yours.
Hardys win. Because you know why?
Why is that?
Because Dark State does not deserve anything great in this world. Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because they ruined a match of the year with a no ending. They don't deserve anything. Hardys win. Nostalgic rules. They are the best tag team in space and time and continuum. Delete Dark State. Delete Dark State. Boom. There you go.
So, Dark State did ruin. But to say that they don't deserve anything because of that, the same logic could be applied to Don Callis, but clearly he has things of value.
A lot of things.
In the spirit of predictions, the Hardys are going to lose the championships. This is not to the magnitude of Cena burying Nexus, but championships attached to Dark State furthers NXT more than the Hardys keeping them. They're on fire. And the Hardys gave us what we needed with the Dudleys. Again, broken rules match. The whole personas came back.
Yes, they did.
But I'm starting to feel like the same way that you said nostalgia. Nostalgia is usually one time only, isn't it? You get Doctor of Thugonomics for one day. You get King Booker for one day. I think Broken Matt and Jeff are forever broken and enter the Dark State. And Dark State wins.
Do you feel like the Hardys retire in the next months?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So then what was the point of them losing? If they're going to keep going, let them keep going.
No, I'm good.
Okay, that's fine. Next match is let's do this one. We have the NXT Women's Championship match.
Yep.
Between one undeserving, but then deserving, and then I got on her, but then I apologized on the podcast because then I said that she's been doing a hell of a job as a champion. This is one JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
So I would just like to tell the viewers, we really did not discuss our predictions.
Not
which,
at all.
as you can probably tell by our explanations, we have not. With that being said, in the spirit of predictions,
Oh my gosh.
Halloween Havoc, and I feel like I'm causing havoc already. I am going to go with JC Jane. I am going with JC Jane. And this is literally because I don't really want Tatum Paxley as champion. I don't. This is a selfish decision. This is not based in storyline. This is not based on anything but my personal preference. I want JC Jane to run NXT for the foreseeable future. I want her to be, you know when I want her to lose the championship? I want her to lose the championship the next time that she is not favored to win.
Who would that be against?
Exactly. I'll wait.
So what has run into NXT now is that they don't have a Stephanie Valkyrie and they don't have a Julia problem, and they don't have a Roxanne Perez problem because they got to build their women's stars back up. And I'm sorry, Tatum Paxley is probably the best in-ring performer in NXT. Hands down. And I was like, people were hyping her up on the internet before I even was watching her match, and I was like, huh. And then I seen her in tag teams, and I was like, wait a minute. She's cooking. She deserves this moment. This is her moment. Halloween Havoc, Tatum Paxley winning.
I would.
It's like the shooting stars are aligning. Come on, bro. You got to get with the program. It's got to go down like this. Oh. She wins at Halloween Havoc. And did you see the promo that her and the Culling did?
It was very impressive.
That was really good stuff.
It was.
She's got to win, or it's got to be one of the most tragic things ever, which is Izzy breaks her heart too. And
then get ready.
That can't happen. That can't happen to Tatum Paxley no more. She lost too many friends. She can't lose this one like that. She wins. I don't care. I don't care what you say. She wins.
Okay.
Gosh. We got 2 more matches. I'm trying to think the other 2.
2?
Isn't there? There's 6 matches on the card, isn't there?
We've gone through 4 already.
Yeah, so we got 2 more matches.
We've gone through 5 already.
Okay, so we've gone through 5 officially, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So the last one is, and I'll make this quick, is Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. We should be agreeing on this one.
We should?
Yeah, don't do this for the come on, bro. Don't do this for the predictions.
Now you got me. Now I have to double check if we actually went through 5 matches already. Yes, we did.
Okay. Cool. Great. Bro, can I just say who it is? It's a really easy choice. It's Ricky Saints because Trick has to be elevated now. Why are you laughing? I'm sorry. Can Trick Williams not be elevated already? He doesn't need another championship title reign in NXT. He's too big for NXT. They've been putting him in random Raw. So here's the thing, bro. Here's what you don't see, because I got the VPN. So I be seeing on Raw the little while you see the ads, I see the interviews. They had Trick on there multiple times as the TNA champion.
Yeah. Is
this man not ready for the main roster yet? Are we just Do we not like building stars anymore in WWE? You tell me, bro. Maybe I'm not thinking about something, but Ricky Saints wins because he beat Oba. And why would he lose then Trick? And Oba needs to come up too because where's Oba? What is going on around here?
Patience. All right. My prediction.
Yes.
So, in the spirit of predictions, so Trick Williams lost his championship, right? And you don't think that Trick Williams should be NXT men's champion again? That's crazy. He's too big for NXT. I don't necessarily agree with that. Wow, Ricky Saints, he's gonna have a short title reign. Oh no, he beat Oba and it's all for nothing. Isn't that on brand with TK? Yeah. Pardon me. So the winner of this match is Ricky Saints. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, Trick, elevate.
So we agreed.
Oh yeah, we agree.
You did that whole thing for you. Just okay, great. So we're done with that. Do you want to talk about what we will be doing in wrestling this weekend, or do you want to wait till the end?
Oh no, that has to be at the end.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, you ready for Stop Me When You Find a Better Wrestler then?
Let's do it.
How do we want to see who goes first? Unless you really want to go first for this.
Oh, I'm willing to go first. You know what?
Go ahead.
We usually defer when it's the person's segment. So I will go first.
There you go.
And I tried to make these a little interesting. I actually came up with 4, just in case we blow by these pretty quickly.
I have one.
It's all good. Stop me. Whichever way you want, stop me when you hear a better wrestler than Swerve Strickland.
Okay.
First, Swerve Strickland or Claudio Castagnoli? If you are not going to stop me, just shake your head no. Okay. Swerve Strickland or Andrade? Very well. Swerve Strickland or Orange Cassidy? All right. Swerve Strickland or Carmelo Hayes? Understood. Swerve Strickland or Penta? Interesting. Swerve Strickland or Sami Zayn? Swerve Strickland or Mr. Iguana? Woo! Okay. Swerve Strickland or Trick Williams?
I'm going to stop you.
Woo!
He's had a better NXT than Swerve did. Swerve was the first black champion AEW, but I just think Trick is I just think that he's a superstar.
Okay. So, who do you think has the better theme song? Just
Booker T makes his theme song, so just by purity, it's Swerve Strickland.
Okay.
Because he actually raps his song.
Gotcha.
And it's a catchy song, and it's literally, when we went to AEW, it was like that was the main event.
Gotcha.
So yes, it was great. Yeah. Tour Circle better theme.
Okay.
All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
Why do I feel like if I go through this and you don't say anything and I get to the last person and then you still don't say anything, that I failed? Okay, let's do this.
All right.
Stop me when you hear, or shake your head when you hear a better wrestler than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Woo! Wow. That's gonna be very difficult, but
I know, but this is why I give you the hard-headed ones.
just bring it.
Then okay, let's just go through it. Gilbert, Shelton Benjamin, Savio Vega, Goldberg, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Lashley, L.A. Knight. Yeah? No. Okay. Kevin Owens, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Shawn Michaels,
I'm gonna stop you.
Thank you, Lord, because I had two left there, bro.
I had two left on mine with the swerve as well.
Oh my gosh. I thought you said you had four of them.
No. I had two other wrestlers to name if you thought they were better than Swerve.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't stop at Trick.
Right, got you. Okay.
All right. I know Stone Cold is on the Mount Rushmore. I know his run, in my opinion, is greater than any run in history.
Mm-hmm.
Maturing is acknowledging that whether it's because of character and or injuries, that Shawn Michaels arguably is one of the best in-ring performers of all time. Along with that, his character was pretty dope too. The reason I stopped here, and I know you didn't do this with me, but I'm kind of curious to see what the last two names would have been. The reason I stopped with Shawn Michaels is because of two reasons. One, and they kind of 1A and 1B, the amount of like legendary 5-star matches he's had. And two, both of them retired. Mm-hmm. Which one of the two do I go back and rewatch their matches? And that's Shawn Michaels to me. Who are the other two, by the way?
The next one was Bret Hart.
I would have said no.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
And then my ace in the hole.
What, The Undertaker?
Oscar.
All right, good thing we stopped Shawn Michaels.
Oscar would have got you, right?
We'll never know. Woo!
That was good.
Oh, man.
That was a great segment. I love that.
Do you want to do one more?
Sure.
I have. Are you? Stop me when you hear a better wrestler than. I have two female superstars and one male superstar. Which one would you like to go?
The female.
Down the path of? Female.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun with this.
All right. I don't want to get mad, so I'm going to choose. Stop me when you hear a better wrestler than Toni Storm. We're going to start with Liv Morgan. Okay. Jamie Hayter. Alexa Bliss. Bailey. Lash Legend. Chris Statlander. Lola Vice. Naomi. Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Monet.
Ooh.
Mercedes Monet.
Okay, okay.
I am stopping you. And you know what, bro? I
What's
think
up?
that this is the thing that you knew was going to happen and that we are on opposite sides of this because you're not a fan of hers and I'm a fan of hers.
You got me. I love seeing the wheels, the cogs turn, like
Mm-hmm.
all the profanity in your mind, all of the I don't want I just why you gotta make me do this going on in your mind.
Yeah. I love both of them, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly love both of them. They're the two greatest characters right now in women's wrestling because
Oh yeah.
I wanted to, I really wanted to stop on Naomi, but Naomi just got her character that she can trust
Yeah.
after so many years of just grinding. This was the big payoff. And Jimmy came around and messed everything up. But you can't stop what God has planned, and I'm so proud of them for they're about to have a child. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. Well, yes, that's it.
That was fun.
That was very fun. We should do it again sometime.
Oh yeah. Because I got two that I didn't use, so I'll definitely be ready.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, are you ready to make some fantasy wrestling stables?
Yes. And I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
this took up way too much of my day. I
That's
have
not my intention,
created
bro.
factions, and I have broken factions, and I have replaced members of factions. Oh my goodness.
Are you telling me that you booked an entire universe for this faction?
You know how crazy I can get.
Because I'm the same way. Oh man. All right. I guess I'm going to go first. This is my segment. I guess I go first. All right, bro. So I have a man's and a women's faction.
Me too.
Okay. So let's do the man's faction. So the man's faction, for the spirit of what we're going into, Filthy Animals Part 2.
Okay.
Now, I did Unmasked Ray, Filthy Animal Ray, because obviously he should be in it. I have 05 Eddie Guerrero as the leader.
Wow.
With North American champion Damian Priest. And you want to guess what my last one is?
Go ahead.
It's Dirty, Dirty Dom, Dirty, Dirty Dom, Dirty, Dirty Dom. Dominic Mysterio.
So I have an Eddie Guerrero faction.
So glad you have one. I'm so glad you have one.
So I have Eddie Guerrero as the leader.
Mm-hmm.
I have Dirty Dominic Mysterio in this faction.
Of course you do.
I have Mr. Iguana in this faction.
Ooh.
I have Mercedes Moné in this faction for obvious reasons.
What is obvious about that?
That was her favorite wrestler.
That's true. You know what? Why did I not? Duh.
But there's
fact.
a mouthpiece.
Ooh, who's the mouthpiece? Go ahead.
Estrada.
That's why you my man. Because I thought about that too. I really thought about Estrada with it.
And I was not gonna name this faction because I had a few, but I could not say it after the faction you just gave.
I'm glad indeed. Are you ready for the women's one?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the name of the group is the Destruction.
Okay.
The EST is capitalized.
This is impossible. This is impossible. You mean to tell me with this segment we match up, but we didn't do it with naming the same wrestler at the same time? Oh my goodness.
You can't just see that it's on God's time. It's always on God's time. It was going to happen eventually. Do you want me to name the people that are in the group?
Go ahead. This better not match up.
Bianca Belair, obviously.
Yes.
I gave that the biggest hint. Rhea.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
China after she broke up with Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
And Raquel right now. And I'm gonna explain something real quick about this group, and then I'm gonna let you go with yours. Rhea and Bianca are co-leaders.
Has to.
And they find China. This is why it's crazy. They find China after she broke up with Eddie and come to her and say, you used to be the ninth wonder of the world. She was the first woman to win the Intercontinental Championship. Am I correct in saying that?
Oh, yeah.
She was the original beast. Like, in terms of
I know
what we see Rhea like right now. Like, that was China. China was just doing astronomical things as a woman.
Yeah.
So they're reminding her again, like, yo, this used to be you. You need to join us. We'll get your shine back. Second thing with Raquel, and I wrote this at the end. I want to see if you can catch on this. They talk to Raquel now because Raquel Rodriguez has not gotten a women's world championship match, but Liv and Roxanne have. Why is she playing second fiddle to her?
And Roxanne been losing a lot.
Right. Why is she the one that gets it, but not Raquel?
Got you.
Once again, this is this destruction. We're going to destroy the WWE. They will destroy every woman in the WWE. They will win all the titles. They will do just great things with those. And the end result of this faction, I know we didn't talk about like end results of the factions or whatever, but the end result of the faction is that the beast they made, which was China and Raquel, it's the destruction. It's basically they are the next ones to take over.
Interesting. It's funny how we have Bianca, but different members.
It's all good.
So the name of this faction is I think my second one sounds better. At first I came up with established.
Okay.
But I was thinking the establishment.
Okay.
So I would have Bianca Belair as the leader. Duh. The up and coming star, Lash Legend. And just to kind of have a tag team, I would have Zol Ruka. But they have a mouthpiece.
Who's the mouthpiece?
Stephanie McMahon. And this, once again, falls into your heel Bianca anticipation. Because the second you go with the establishment, they hate you. Actually, that could probably be the tagline. They called the establishment. Okay. But yeah. That was the women's one that I had.
I like it.
I have an incomplete women's one, but I don't think I should say an incomplete one. But
it's all good.
I have another men's one.
Go ahead.
This is monumental.
Okay, go ahead.
If this happened in alternate reality, I feel like you would take out your wallet and just that meme of just take my money.
Yep.
So the name of this faction, Rulers of the Ring.
Okay.
The leader, Obafemi.
Okay.
The up and coming star, Big Strong Mims. 4TL's own.
Our boy.
The enforcer, Omos. And just to have a little tag team, I got Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe. And the mouthpiece. Might gotta go back. I don't know how much exposure you had to this person in the archives, but I would have the Junkyard Dog. That man was a man's man. He was fly. He was brutal. He's a junkyard dog. I was very proud of that one. That was the first one I actually came up with.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
So happy for that one. That was a great one. That is a wonderful one. So, you ready to let the people know what we've been doing?
Si, senor. Ladies and gentlemen, 4TL, we're many things, but the one thing we are not liars. We have been holding back from y'all. But it's all about timing. This weekend, because you might be wondering, why do we see the pride of Flexico? And why do we see El Luchador Estrella? The reason is because we are going from Negro Libre to Lucha Libre. 4TL, Mucha Lucha ATL. It's not just another show that we're going to. We have privileges. We have press passes. And hopefully, we'll be close but not too close to the action, because the Pride of Flexico has told me without saying much that there is a lot left to the imagination, or maybe not much left to the imagination. October 26th, of course, here in Georgia, repping 4TL with press passes, Mucha Lucha ATL. Cannot wait. But some people might say that before an entree, you get really good appetizers. And if it's a really fancy establishment, then sometimes the person who runs the show might actually come to your table and ask, are you content? Are you happy? Is everything going well? Hi, I would just like to personally introduce myself. I own this restaurant. In our case, I mean, we just so happen to have the fortune. Great fortune of spending, some time with, I don't know, just the president of MLA. This is going to be fun. Now, I'm not going to really say what I plan to do during this interview. But everything has kind of worked out in our benefit, so why should I expect it not to?
We're going to see.
We're going to see. Because if, then I might have to attend a Wyatt gym. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Flexico.
Yes, sir.
Papi Flexico.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you would like to add to this monumental, highly anticipated weekend of Lucha Libre wrestling?
We say what we do and we do what we say. So we don't do this just for the fun of wrestling. We do this for the love of wrestling. I mean, look, speechless. I'm speechless. And I usually be flexing right now, but look, we just doing great things. We just doing what we said we was going to do. So this is going to be a great weekend for 4TL. 4TL of wrestling indeed.
You know what I'm really hoping for?
Yes, sir. What's up?
I'm hoping to get the same level of excitement after Evolution 2 ended. Remember how we did a late night recording with almost no voice?
No voices.
That's right. This is what I'm looking forward to. That I want to sound like if the next time you hear us and I still sound like John Laurinaitis, it was a good show. Probably need to go to the doctor at that point, but probably a good show. Now, because you had the great fortune of attending in August.
Sure did.
Is there anything aside, and you had a reaction video, is there anything that you would like to tell the people that I would need to get ready for, that I may not be anticipating, that I may not have ever experienced at a wrestling show before without peeling back the curtain, because this is 4TL Amor, Lucha Libre, not 4TL Unreal.
Man, you got that Taxi Man. Taxi Man is the star of the show, so watch out for him.
Oh boy.
I mean, you got Teriyaki is another one. Teriyaki, that's gonna be one to look out for.
How's the crowd?
Oh, the crowd's intense. The crowd is everything that you want in a wrestling event.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
If you had to guesstimate, the ratio between the Latino community versus Flex, what are we looking at demographic wise?
Not a lot of Flexes, but a lot of the Latino community.
Okay.
And it's amazing. Yes, it's a great time, and we just cannot wait to be there. We can't wait to promote it because, like I said, like we're a family now. So we're gonna promote, and we're gonna make sure that y'all get y'all tickets. If they still got tickets, because they might be going out of tickets. Because the way it's going, they be just selling out. You know, starting at 2,000 followers and then jumping up to like 12,000, 14,000 followers. There might be no more tickets left. But if you can get them, you need to hit that website up.
I think I have one final question for you.
Go ahead. Before I hit the website, go ahead.
Oh, no. You were about to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say the website.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
So if you can get them tickets, muchaluchaatl.com, muchaluchaatl.com. Go ahead, bro.
So, I'm a couple years older than you.
You are?
So, I briefly forgot my question.
Okay, it's all good.
But I know my question is a good question. So I'm going to take precious 4TL recording time to think about it. I'm not that old. I just remembered my question.
Let's go.
As the world seems to be up in arms because of a certain Super Bowl halftime performer coming up, Flexico.
Yes, sir.
How much Spanish do I need to learn by Sunday?
No Spanish needed, because you speak the language of wrestling.
Tell me you did just say that.
I did.
That's all I needed to hear.
Good man. Oh, man. And that is a great way to end our time. So the ride that the main man, shooting star, and your boy Pride of Flexco just put you on.
You the main man.
Nah, you the main man.
Nah, you the main man, man.
Nah, you the main man's main man. Means man. And Pride of Flexico.
Hey.
I will say that y'all better have enjoyed it, and you better have flown through the ride with us because we put you on it.
Also, we may
Okay.
have surprises next week on our show.
Think about some maybe Kings on the show or something. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I got your back. You got my back.
I got your back.
We a team. We
We is.
4TL.
OTL.
But naturally, we kind of make some friends along the way, right?
You make friends along the way. That's what it's about.
I mean, just saying. It's only us, but we got some friends.
Big friends.
So the next couple weeks, we might see our followers get to 10K. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? But on that note, this is no AI. This is
No
FOTL.
OTL.
It is your boy once again, El Luchador Estrella, which I might be going by for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
And welcome back to Soak in Lucha Sun,
Yes, sir.
the pride of Flexico. Flex Washington.
Yes.
Enjoy your weekend because we will.